Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Julie Kate here with a vintage pocket card share and how I plan on using it in a junk journal. Thanks so much for joining me today, and I just wanted to share a couple of pocket cards that I created for junk journals. I'm working on a junk journal now, or it's kind of one that I kind of work on and off whenever I have extra time. It's just a personal journal for me. And then I just created an extra little pocket card so that I could have something ready to go for another journal. But I thought I would share them since I was working on them. And both images that I used for these cards did come from an Etsy seller called Christy Art Designs of these vintage women. And I just chose them just because they kind of had that teal or seafoam kind of green type color that matches this paper really lovely. And so the cards are actually, when you open them up, they are pockets. So when you open them up, they do have pockets on the inside. And then, of course, being someone who likes to journal and write notes and stuff, then you are also able to either add a picture up here, but you can journal up here if you need to. And then there's room to add another tag right here. So again, there's the cover, and I did create that as a little tuck spot so you can stick some ephemera like tags and stuff behind the picture right there. And this one's set up exactly the same way. There's a spot here for a tag. And then when you open it up, again, there's a spot to journal. And then you can also stick something here. And I also, when I glued this piece of ephemera down too, I made it so that I could have it a tuck spot. So you could add extra stuff if you wanted right there also. But they're very fun to make. And then I did create these using a Sizzix die. And so I did pull out just the sheet just to show you guys which one that one is. But this is the A2 with decorative edge from Sizzix. It's one of the Biggs dies. And the item number on that one is 657083. But I did want people to know too that these could very easily be made without dies too if you didn't have them. I just happened to find that die at a rummage sale haul or a craft to stash haul that our local craft store has. And I was able to pick it up for $4, but it's normally a $40 die, so it's really expensive. But if you were to create these yourself, of course, you just need some sort of little edge thing that you could trace right along here. So for instance, I did find in some of my packaging, like if you were to just to cut out the long sheet of paper, here's some packaging from some self-adhesive pearls that I picked up that has almost a very similar corner, so you could have almost just traced it and cut it out that way. So for those of you that are on a limited budget, or you could also trace this end too. That's always a great idea, how to kind of make something look like a die that you maybe have seen other people use, but you can't purchase for some reason or not. So I just thought I would share that little hint right there for that one. And then also I was going to show you the journal. So here's the one that I'm working on. I haven't done the cover yet or anything, but how I was planning on using it in here is on one of the pages. I'm not quite sure yet which page. I have quite a few that are blank, but if you were just to put it like on one of the decorative pages, you could just glue it down and then either just glue it down on the back on a couple sides so you could still have as a tuck spot, or else you could tuck a tag or something up here as it, and then you're still able to open it up and use it for your journaling and stick stuff here. So that's how I'm going to use it in my journal, but I'm just not quite sure yet which page I'm going to use it on. So thanks guys so much for watching, and happy crafting!